Hi guys, welcome back. Today, I wanna do some of these tasks that I am planning to work on before actually starting a sprint on Jira. So the first thing that I want to do is to create a group of routes and refactor the administration. Then I would like to start my sprint and then start working on the first feature, or which is as an admin, I want to manage my posts. I think photos, posts, whatever. So let's get started and pass to coding. Right. So that is where we left off last time. Let me quickly boot up a Docker desktop and run sail up. So run Docker desktop. Where are you, Docker desktop? Docker. Okay, Docker desktop is booting up, and let's give it a minute. Okay, it didn't take a second. Actually, a few minutes because I had to download last Docker desktop update. So in the meantime, let's everything seems to be working now, and Docker started correctly. Let me double check. Yes, we got a few containers, stopped containers. We need to start this container, and so we can run sail up. Right, let's wait a second that sail starts the containers, and then we will be ready to go. I was thinking to update the plan that we have defined on Jira last time, but I'm not entirely sure how to move forward yet because I'm still trying to figure out my workflow in with Laravel 9 and Jetstream. So it might take me a few more hours before um, I can be comfortable setting up the plan on Jira. So let's see if we got this application running. Localhost, and we should see the Laravel application by now. Yeah, okay. If we log in and say, I think was Serena at example.com, and then the password was password. Okay, cool. What I want to do now, so the first thing that I want to do is refactor this dashboard so that I can visit the dashboard by clicking admin/dashboard, something like that. Now we got a 404 because of course there is no admin/dashboard route, so we need to define this route. But I also want to be able to do the same thing. So admin/posts in case we have a list of posts, but in our case it would be photos, something like that. I'm not yet sure how to about the model that we need to define. But I mean, for now, let's just play around. So there is no admin. There is just dashboard. So we need to move that. And I remember I've seen something on the um, where it was registration authentication. On the authentication section in Jetstream, come on. I think I remember I've seen something. But anyway, while it loads, why are you taking so long? Right, let's just hit the application. I remember there was a configuration file up here. Jetstream, maybe it is the Fortify. So here, okay, here it says that we can configure the path where the user will get redirected when it logs in, so after the authentication. But so this is it's clearly managed by the route service provider. If we click on it, can we click here? Yeah. So we got the path. Here we have the path. Can I edit it straight away? Admin. Let's see. Yeah. So if I save, did you save my file? So I'm updating the actual file which is inside app providers and the route service provider. So this is actually the same thing we used to do with Laravel 7. So nothing changed here as well. So there are lots of changes actually in Laravel 9. We will discover them as we go. So admin will be our route for logging in. So if we go to the dashboard and we log out, and then we try to log in again, we should get an error. Sample.com and then password. Yeah, we got 404. And this looks like a pop-up, so a model, and that's how, yeah, that's how maybe password. Maybe I put the wrong, yeah, maybe I put the wrong email address. I can't remember it now. I just tapped it in like a second ago, but I already forgot it. So let's check the sale artisan pincher and do user find one as soon as it finishes. Okay, and the email address was serena@example.com. So it is correct, but I'm getting a 4 page, I think, yeah. I've got 4 page because it should redirect me to a page called admin, but clearly it cannot find it. So let's put Serena and password. Otherwise, if this was wrong, I should have got some validation errors anyway. So let's go back to here. So we did that. So we need to change. We need to update this route actually. So if we do admin slash dashboard, right? Or just admin. Why dashboard? So the first page is obviously the dashboard. So just hit the admin, refresh the page, and we should get the dashboard. And we do. Okay, cool. So we got this, and now let's make a route group. Yeah, right here. Let's make it this. Let's put this inside a route group, and instead of calling this route just dashboard, we can call it admin.dashboard. So this is the pretty standard stuff what I used to do in Laravel 7. So not really much of a difference. So route group. Okay, and should be a closure here, function, and then we could say that, and we could move some of this stuff, but not everything. I mean, this is a get route for the admin dashboard, and it is using a middleware, but I want to apply the middleware right here. So middleware, and then we do the group. I will also add some more stuff. So middleware, okay. What do you want? You want middleware is opening and closing. This is opening and closing. It should be fine. So let's move this up here. Save. And I don't need this function here. Why? Yeah, that's the function of the group. Yeah, group function. Okay, I mean spelled function. Okay, so inside this group there is my admin route, but we can add the prefix. So we do like prefix, so that every route under this group admin has a prefix of admin. So this will become just admin without this, otherwise it would be admin. And then we render this dashboard component, that is a view component, and next the name, it will be admin.dashboard for this route, but let's just check the route group, the route list. So sail artisan route list. So we should get a route with this name as soon as it is ready. Okay, so let's check. So where it is, password, I cannot see it yet. Here we have it. So admin.dashboard will be the name of our route, but if I don't want a new route, like the route that I want to use for displaying up here, where it is, up here, like another link where we say photos, so she can click here and see a list of all the photos that she has inside the system. I will need to have a route for that as well, and I don't want to keep adding the name like that, so I can add another helper function, another method right here, and say name, and will be admin dot. So every route will be prefixed like using this name prefix. So admin dot, and I can get rid of this, and then I can copy this. I mean, I don't need to copy that. It's route get. So when you want to visit, when you receive a get request for posts, I mean, keep saying posts, but it's photos. Then you want a closure. We will refactor this code later and create a controller. But for now, that's fine for playing around. So we got this function, and what I want to return is a component. Like instead of dashboard, I want photos component, maybe, I don't know. So I can do that inertia and then call this static method render, but there is also an helper function called inertia, if I'm not wrong, inertia, and then we could say, let's just say again photos. Okay, so this component will show a list of photos. So we got some photos in our application. We had have this list of photos from our previous video. Where it is now? We got an error. Yeah, we got an error because I didn't finish to write what I was writing. Probably. Yeah, we got this error. And then it says failed. Yeah, Ziggy is a composer package that actually simulate for the front end, so in JavaScript, the way we write routes in routes name, we call routes name in Laravel. So this dashboard, it doesn't exist. Okay, Ziggy route dashboard not in the route list. Yes, of course, I got it. I know what it is. So it's not this one, but the problem is that we no longer have a just a dashboard um, name, but it's now admin.dashboard. So we need to make few tweaks. And let's visit this. Well, it's in the welcome page. So the welcome page, it is inside these component pages. I think it's this component right here. And do we have, let's find it, dashboard. Okay, we have a few references to dashboard. Let's just check for, look for this reference. We have just one, okay. So this is no longer the case because this is Diggy, by the way. This is Diggy simulating the way we use this helper function that Laravel provides on inside Blades on the server side to um, build the route a URL using the name of the route. And this is wrong because the route now is called admin.dashboard. Okay. But so is this the only one? I don't think this is the only one. Let's see if we got if we still get the error. It is taking too long. So we have Ziggy error, okay, index line 19. I'm not sure what is this error referencing to, but let's check the layout file. So we should have layouts and app layout component. Maybe in here we have more references to the route. Yeah, we got 3 references to the route dashboard. So let's check the first one. And let's change this actually to admin.dashboard. And let's press this one and this one and this one. But we also have this one, this reference that is used to, I think this is another, this is another method provided by Ziggy to check if we are in the current round. So if the current round is called dashboard. So if we do admin.dashboard, I'm not sure how many more references to this route name we have. Let's check this. Okay, we have no more references for route dashboard. Let's check current dashboard. We got one more. So this is another link. So get responsive nav link. This is a component registered by jetstream, I guess. And we do admin dot. Now we should be able to see the welcome page again. Did it save? Yeah. Okay, let's refresh the page. Nope. There is something else. Where? Right. Okay, so admin.dashboard, current admin.dashboard. Let me find the dashboard. So we have 7 references to the word dashboard. Let's just check for the same case. So it's all lower cases. So this is fine. So this is a component, I think inertia component, yeah, inertia link. And then this one pointing using the Ziggy to the admin.dashboard, and that's fine. Next, we have admin.dashboard, admin.dashboard. Again, admin.dashboard, one more. Well, we are back to one, so it should be it. And here we have just one reference, and this is still fine. Let me check if, yeah, I'm editing this view files component, but there is no watcher, so npm run watch needs to run. Tail npm run watch. Okay, let's close this one. Let's close also this one. And while it compiles, we can add another link. I mean, since we are here, so this is the welcome page, but I don't need to do anything here. So this is the layout used inside our admin page, because the welcome page doesn't actually use any layout file. So we have a single layout, blade layout file, that uses inertia. So here inertia will inject the component, the page component. And here I think that this directive is a Ziggy directive. So this layout file is used inside our admin. And let me just close this. Okay, we compiled correctly. We should be able to see the welcome page. And I think we do see it. Okay, we see it. There is still this connection error. I'm not sure what it is. We will have to have a look at it. So okay, we click on the dashboard. We are redirected to this admin. Then I want to add another link here, and then delete this stuff because we don't need it, and start preparing my pages. So let's see how to add this link right here. So we should do that inside where? We should do that inside this. Let's close this. So we have logo, and it is this one, so jet application mark. So this is the logo, and then the navigation links, we have them here. Okay, so if I copy this, and anyway, let's check also what we have here. So admin.dashboard is going to be admin.photos, and we need to check if the current route is the same. So photos to make it active, and then we change the name, photos. Okay, we have the route, and we should have also configured this route right here, but there is no name. So let's add a name photos, and just in lowercase. Okay, let me just double check the layout. All right, so we should see now another link right here. And when we click, we should also see the active moving to the other one. All right, so we have photos, but if we click on photos, nothing actually happens. Let's check why. I mean, obviously there is no component called photos. We have two errors. One should be the connection refused error, browser sync client. And then it says uncut in promise error, can't find module photos. That makes sense because there is no component called photos. So where do we want to put that? Should we put that inside? Yeah, inside pages, I believe, and it should look like that. And you see here it is using app layout, which is this layout defined inside layouts app layout, and then it is imported right here. So if I make a folder and say admin, and then here I do like, well, for now, let's just put the component right here. So admin, and then I want photos dot view photos. Okay, so I will for now just copy what I have in the dashboard component, since I'm not entirely sure how the whole things work, but I think this is fine. I mean, we need to import these defined component so that later we can export these components object, I think. This one, and then I don't need the welcome. So it is importing the welcome component, but I don't think I need that. So I can get rid of this. So everything else should be fine. It is saving. Okay, it is using the app layout, and then here it is using the welcome component, but we will delete that and say just all posts goes here, all photos. So let's put just an H1 and say photos and see what happens. And this template header, what the hell is this? So this one should be a way to reference a slot, I think. Let's open this app layout file, maybe on the side. Let's open it right here and check what is inside. So what am I doing when I use template header? Template header, template header. This is the head. This is the navigation. Template header. All right, so nav link, dashboard navigation links. Then we have the drop down for themes, but we are not using themes, so we could even get rid of them. Settings drop down. Let's collapse this. What was inside? Template trigger. I'm not sure what these things do. Hamburger. So on click on this button, showing navigation drop down. Okay, I believe this is the hamburger menu, a responsive navigation menu, and then we have the page heading, beef slot. Okay, so this is the page heading. So it should be this one. I think this one right here is the page heading. So there is a slot with the name of header, and I think that it is what it's happening right here. So template header, this is a way to reference this slot. Maybe that was already available in view 2. I'm not sure actually. Right, so let's say template header is fine. Instead of dashboard, we say posts again, photos. All right. And I don't know. Let's check. Let's refresh the page. Clear the log and check what we got. Okay, we are on the dashboard page. If I click here, I should see something that I'm not seeing. So cannot find module. Right, yeah, I know why. You cannot find the module because it is not inside photos, but it's in a subfolder called admin. Let's see if you can find it now. right click on photos, and we do have this new page. So if we hit the other one, you see there is no page reload. That's very, very cool. Okay, so we have correctly and successfully added the new page inside the administration pages, so under the admin, and well, I might be happy like that. Let's just add the table and um, render all the records that we have in the database, because don't forget, we have all the records already in the database. We have some records, not all of them. So what should we do? So I don't need the web.php anymore for now. Photos. So this is the get component page. We can close it. In the admin, what should be here is a table. If we want to render this as a table, we don't have to, but we could. So let's do table, and then let's add the t head. Inside this t head, let me put the table row, table heading. Let's say how many? 3. Let's do ID, image or photo, and then actions. I cannot remember right now how many things we have put here, and we have not even let's open a new tab, and within the new tab let's check the photos page. Why not? I'm quite sure we should see that. At least we could see that last time. Ziggy error route dashboard is not in the route list. Okay, I think we copied last time the entire component for the guest, and there is a reference to dashboard also here. Yeah. So let's change all the reference to dashboard and put that to admin.dashboard, and now we should see that. It's not. It's not. Why? Maybe there is another one. Dashboard, Fabio. And there is only one. Well, it should actually work. Admin.dashboard. So this should show to the user a link to the dashboard. Why is not working right now? Well, I don't want to get stuck right now with that. I will figure it out in a minute. In the meantime, what I want to do is right under the admin, let's add this table, and I need to check if we had what kind of data we had right here, but for some reason this page doesn't load. But the administration pages still loads, so they work, and I can define quickly a table, t body, and then inside the body we do a t row, and then a, well, actually we should have data td plus I think 3, and this should be this one should be within a v4. and we should do like photos as in photos. Yeah, photo in photos, because we are inside view. So this is the view component, photo in photos. And then we should be able to spit like using the mustache syntax, photo dot id, and then we do photo dot, what was path, I think. So let's put it inside an image tab and do photo dot path. Not sure it is correct, but we need to use the vbind because otherwise this won't compile to the actual JavaScript. And I should also pass some props, I believe, to be able to use these list of this list of photos. So let's first open the route, and under the admin we should pass, I think, a second, yeah, props. So we could pass props, a list of props. So if we do that and we say posts, so here we are using PHP, so it should be photo, I don't want posts, photo all. We can also paginate them, we will see. This doesn't need a semicolon. Then we have photos. Do we have a model? Yeah, we have already this photo model up here, so we can call this, I believe, and we should get a collection of photos and save them into this variable that is passed to the view, to the component actually, as a prop. And I think we should accept the props right here, and we do photos, and this should be what, an array of objects. Maybe it doesn't work. Yeah, we got 2 errors, but we got all the images right here. So I am not wrong. This is clearly works. It is clearly working. So let's resize very quickly the images. So we do width of what? 60 pixel, and we need to wait a little bit because it needs to compile. Let's refresh the page. It's not this one. Okay. Now, why is it working? Maybe there was some kind of compilation error, so the compiler couldn't compile the page, and then somehow now it is compiling. And it is compiling also this one. Okay, so we have actually the list of posts, but if I use the pagination, in Laravel, with Laravel 7 Blade, we have a links method that we can call on a on a on a collection and get the full pagination down here. I'm not entirely sure how this works with inertia. I'll need to figure it out maybe in the next video. Let's quickly check how to make this table nicer with Tailwind. Maybe there is a class, let's just guess. Maybe there is a class called table, and we have 2 errors. I'm not sure why, but these two. Right, let's check Tailwind. Not components, but wherever it, not UI. I mean, I just need Tailwind documentation. Tailwind, Tailwind CSS. And let's hit the docs and check what classes we have available for the table. So table layout, auto layout. Can I click here? All right. So we have table auto. What should that do? Table auto. Use table auto to allow the table to automatically size columns to fit the content of the cell. Right. Right, but I want to actually render a nice table. How do I do that? Let's check. Let's try table auto. So there is no table, but there's the table auto. But that should already do that. I mean, right. It is not doing anything. I want this one to go down here and this one. I want this actually to be the full page width. There is a W, is there a W100 that I can use somewhere? Because for now, the table is really tiny, tiny, tiny table. Let's see if I can do W100 or W full. Yes, there is a W full. Okay. And then I want this to be aligned to the left. Do we have text left? Yep. Okay. I can use these classes right here. So let's do table auto. Clearly it didn't compile. Let's check the compiler. What is it doing? We need to fix this. I mean, it's really annoying. What the hell? If I format with something else, better. I want you to save straight away. No. Format document with Volar. So is he using Volar? Yeah, I want video. No, I need to check why it is doing that. It's really annoying me. Right, but let's see if it's better now. Okay, cool. We have the ID, we have the photo. I'm not sure what else we have. And let me quickly check these objects. So we have created that description ID path and updated that. I mean, on the admin side, I am happy to render this, created that and updated that, but on the other hand, for the user, I don't want that. but I think we have the entire object. If I'm not wrong, in the documentation, I've seen something to actually limit the amount of data we render to the final user, and I'll need to check that. All right. So, but for now, I mean, I'm quite happy with that. Let me, before, I mean, let's move it quickly forward. Let's have this action here and see what we could do. We have only the path for the photo. Okay, we have no description for now, is it? Let's check the posts table, photos table. No, we have a description, but I don't think we actually filled that. Yeah, no, we did. All right. So we could also render the description, so we could add another comment. And let's do that. All right, so let's close this down and let's close these. And right here, we could add th description, and then we could add one more line. So photo ID, photo image, then we could do that. Copy this. We say photo description, and then we do actions. So view, edit, and delete. Right, so the actual, the pretty standard actions that we normally offer. What the heck? All right. So this is fine. We should also have the description right here now. Maybe this too much. We should, obviously, we should like cut the text. If we want to show this text, probably we will have a title for this photo, maybe a small description, then a more detailed description, maybe. But for now, I mean, let's just leave it as it is. So one thing that I would like to do for sure is to show a button right here and say create. The floating button could be down here, but for now, let's just add it up here. So, and another thing, so let's do that first. So this H1 clearly has no style, so let's do class, maybe there is a text, text or something, to Excel, maybe. And next, it is annoying that every time we need to recompile these views, it takes ages for me. Probably it's because Vitor, the formatter, that is not working well. But now we should see this as a title. Yeah, okay. Let's add the button and see what we can render. So let's do an anchor tag, which will point somewhere, probably, potentially. It should point to like admin slash posts, again, photos. Photos slash create. That should be the route, but I've not yet defined any route with this name. So for now, let's leave it blank and say create. And how do we render buttons in Tailwind? Button radius. Let's see, buttons have default outline. I'm not really sure even where to look for. Documentation, installation, customization. I want to see all the available classes. And I remember I did use Tailwind once, but long ago, like 6, 7 months ago. What if I try to guess like a few classes and see what happens? So if we do class, I should also have like some help by my IDE, but it's clearly not helping today. So we do what we do. Padding. Let's check that padding. I've seen that borders, text, letter spacing. Where's padding? Scroll padding. I don't. Just want spacing padding. Yeah, P0. Okay. It is just P, like in Bootstrap, and PX, PY, PT top left. Okay. It is clearly very similar to Bootstrap for that. Okay, so it's P. Let's do PX 4. And then what about the background color? It's BG dark, and I think there is a 500 for the shades, colors, text colors, background colors, just background. But also we could use shade. So BG. Oh, okay, we have very long list of colors. Okay, so clearly maybe dark is not one of them, but I could do like sky 900 and see how it looks like. Or I don't have yet a color palette to use, but I don't even want to do that right now. So let's do sky 900. So padding on the x-axis of 4. Yeah, here we have the helper finally. So it's 16 pixel DPX4, and this is the color that it is using. And let's see if it looks any nice. Okay, text white and border radius. So if we do text white, text white and border radius, maybe it's radius, just radius, or border radius? Border radius, let's check that. Rounded, it is rounded as MD or LG. Let's do rounded MD. Rounded MD, and then we will stop for today. Rounded MD. And text white. Maybe it's not text white. Where is colors? Colors. Color. Text color. Text, okay, so we have text white, yeah. Right, okay, no border radius clearly. Let's refresh the page again, maybe it didn't compile the component yet. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So if I click here, I should be redirected to a page called something, but for now it is just refreshing the page. All right. So that's it for this video. In the next one, I will figure more things out and move hopefully a bit forward with the project. But I need first to understand how things work. So in the next one, I will actually try to implement a form to create a new resource inside the database, and also do the standard CRUD operations, so create, read, update, and delete. When everything works with the basic photos model, and then I can add new photos and work with the with that, so with inertia, and build different components. I will actually start a sprint and start working on the real project. But for now, I'm just playing around to figure out what I should do to build this application for my wife. So I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, remember to subscribe if you are watching, and if you liked the video, leave a like or leave a comment if you want to provide any feedback or want to say anything. Take care, guys. See you later. Cheers.